Picture the unthinkable: Anna Kalinskaya, the fierce Russian tennis star with a forehand like lightning, confessing in hushed tones the steamy, impulsive night in a Rome hotel that left her carrying Jannik Sinner's child, a revelation that blindsided the tennis world and sparked whispers of scandal amid their high-profile romance. What hidden desires and fleeting passions turned two rivals into secret parents overnight? If this grips you, smash that like button and subscribe to Tennis Insider for more raw, unfiltered stories from the tennis elite. Rome's eternal allure wrapped around Anna Kalinskaya like a velvet glove as she slipped into the dimly lit suite after a grueling Italian Open match. Jannik Sinner, her on-court adversary and off-court flame, waited with that signature intensity, his eyes locking onto hers like a serve she couldn't return. They had danced this tango before, stolen glances across nets, late-night texts laced with flirtation, but tonight felt different, charged with the raw edge of exhaustion and victory. Anna's heart raced as he poured champagne, the bubbles fizzing like unspoken promises. Conversation flowed from strategy sessions to shared vulnerabilities, the weight of their rising stardom pressing close. She laughed at his jokes, her guard slipping with each sip, until his hand brushed hers, igniting a spark that had smoldered for months. In a surge of passion, they tumbled into each other's arms, clothes discarded in a frenzy that mirrored their explosive rallies. The room spun with urgency, bodies entwining in a rhythm as primal as a tiebreaker. Jannik whispered endearments in Italian, his touch electric, pulling her deeper into abandon. Anna surrendered, lost in the heat of the moment, forgetting precautions in the haze of desire. As dawn crept through curtains, reality dawned too, their worlds colliding in ways neither anticipated. She traced patterns on his chest, pondering the recklessness, but a thrill coursed through her. Little did she know, that night had planted a seed, one that would bloom into life-altering news. Whispers of fatigue during practice sessions soon turned to suspicions, confirmed by a discreet test back in Moscow. The positive line stared back, a shockwave of joy and terror. How to tell him? Their schedules clashed like cross-court shots, tournaments, endorsements, the relentless grind. Anna confided in her closest friend first, the words tumbling out in a mix of excitement and fear. The tennis circuit buzzed with rumors of their affair, but this? A baby would shatter the facade of their private paradise. She flew to Miami for his next event, heart pounding harder than during a championship point. Spotting him across the practice court, sweat glistened and focused, she hesitated. The surprise hit like an unreturnable ace, his reaction a blend of wide-eyed wonder and fierce protectiveness. They vowed secrecy, navigating the revelation amid flashing cameras and prying eyes. But cracks formed. Leaked. Stories hinted at tension, fueling speculation. Anna's game sharpened with newfound resolve, each swing a declaration of strength. Jannik serves gained ferocity, channeling paternal pride. The pregnancy became their hidden ace, a bond forged in fire. Yet doubts lingered, could they balance baselines and baby bottles? Sponsors circled warily, media hounds scented blood. Anna journaled her fears, the pages filling with dreams of tiny feet pattering on clay courts. The moment of conception replayed in her mind, not as regret, but as destiny's sly serve. Word of Anna's condition leaked through a trusted confidant slip, igniting a media storm that swept the tennis world like a rogue wind. Jannik stood by her in shadowed press rooms, his arm a steady anchor, but the questions pierced like lobs over their heads. How had the golden couple, once the envy of the tour, stumbled into this? Anna faced the frenzy head-on, her voice steady in interviews, revealing fragments of that fateful Roman night without bearing all. The surprise element, the raw, unscripted passion, captivated fans, turning skeptics into supporters overnight. She described the electric pull, the way Jannik's intensity off-court mirrored his on it, drawing her into a vulnerability she rarely showed. Training adapted, lighter drills, yoga for balance, her belly a subtle curve under loose tops. Jannik doted in private, fetching cravings at odd hours, pickles and gelato at 3 a.m., his laughter a balm against the chaos. But tension simmered, rivalries intensified, opponents probing for weaknesses in sly barbs. Anna's ranking climbed, fueled by a maternal fire, but exhaustion crept in during long matches. A scare at the French Open, spotting and panic, tested their resolve, Jannik rushing from his doubles to her side, their hands clasped in a hospital hush. The all-clear brought tears and tighter embraces, solidifying their pact. Fans rallied with baby bump edits and well wishes, but trolls spewed venom, questioning her focus. Anna channeled it into advocacy, speaking on athlete parenthood, her words resonating across podcasts. The pregnancy's origin story evolved in her retellings, a night of pure connection amid the tour's isolation. Jannik proposed under Parisian stars, the ring a simple band echoing their unpretentious love. Wedding plans whispered amid scans and sonograms, a small ceremony envisioned post-baby. The surprise of impending parenthood sharpened their edge, turning potential pitfalls into power plays. Anna's forehand, once fierce, now carried legacy's weight. As kicks fluttered inside, she dreamed of a future where their child watched from the stands, tiny racket in hand. The tennis elite watched, some with envy, others with caution, as the couple redefined success beyond trophies. Stay locked into Tennis Insider for revelations that slice through the spin of pro tennis. Months blurred into a whirlwind as Anna's due date loomed, the tour a blur of triumphs and trials. Jannik's Australian Open win felt bittersweet, celebrated via video call from her Moscow nest, his trophy gleaming as she rubbed her swollen belly. The conception tale, once private, became a whispered legend, that Roman interlude spun into tabloid gold, but Anna owned it with grace. She detailed in a candid vlog the build-up, post-match adrenaline, shared showers turning steamy, boundaries dissolving in laughter and longing. The act itself, urgent and tender, sealed their fate in sweat-slicked sheets. Surprise hit hardest at the ultrasound, the heartbeat a thunderous rally echoing their passion. Jannik's eyes misted, vowing to be the father his own had been, steady, present. They navigated leaks with joint statements, quashing rumors of strain. Anna's game paused gracefully, her focus shifting to wellness retreats and prenatal Pilates. Friends rallied, Maria Sharapova sending custom baby gear, a nod to sisterhood. But isolation gnawed during lonely nights, hormones amplifying doubts about returning post-baby. Jannik's schedule pulled him away, each goodbye a gut punch, but calls bridged the gap, whispers of love and lullabies. A gender reveal in the Alps, snow-dusted and intimate, confirmed a girl, names bandied like aces, Sophia, after strength. The moment of truth came in a Milan birthing suite, contractions crashing like waves on baselines. Jannik flew in, gripping her hand through the storm, his calm a counterpoint to her roars. The baby's cry pierced the air, a first serve into life. Holding the tiny bundle, Anna wept, Jannik's kiss sealing their trio. Media frenzy followed, but they controlled the narrative, a family portrait splashed across feeds, defiance in their smiles. The pregnancy's spark had forged unbreakable bonds, turning rivals into parents united. In the quiet aftermath, Anna cradled their daughter, the world outside a distant hum. Jannik balanced diapers and drills, his serve softening for nursery rhymes. The story of how it happened, that charged Roman night, became bedtime lore, sanitized for tiny ears but vivid in their memories. Anna resumed training lightly, racket feeling foreign yet familiar, her body a testament to resilience. Sponsors surged back, drawn to her authenticity, deals blooming like her confidence. She launched a podcast, delving into the intimacies of athlete intimacy, fans devouring episodes on passion's perils. The surprise element, the unplanned joy, wove through her narrative, a plot twist elevating her from player to icon. Jannik's majors mounted, each dedicated to their girls, his game infused with paternal precision. Family tours emerged, courtside coups during changeovers, a new normal blending baselines and bottles. Challenges arose, sleep deprivation clashing with clay seasons, but they tag-teamed like doubles partners. Anna's comeback at Wimbledon stunned, her forehand roaring back, baby in the box cheering silently. The tennis realm evolved around them, inspiring policies for parental leave. Anna's words at pressers carried wisdom, that night wasn't mistake, but magic, birthing not just a child but a movement. Fans etched their saga into murals, a love story etched in sweat and sacrifice. As Sophia toddled toward nets, mimicking swings, Anna reflected on the hook of it all, the curiosity of what if, answered in giggles and gold. Their legacy, once singles glory, now a family affair, proving tennis's heart beats beyond the lines. The impregnation tale, once shocking, settled into celebration, a chapter closed with open arms. Subscribe to Tennis Insider for scoops that love set match the drama of the game.